that's just business, man. That's the way.
Yeah.
You care about your business.
You always gotta keep them happy.
And you care about your customers.
Oh,
When you
yeah.
care about your business, man, and your customers, especially your customers, because remember, customers are gonna be right no matter what, even if they are in the wrong. Customers are always right.
Word of mouth is so crazy. 'Cause
Yes.
when I do these things, I get more sales. And people, they're actually telling me, like, oh, yeah, this person referred me to you. I'm like, whoa, that's not the lady I was talking to. Okay.
It is, man. It's just for example, you have I have many customers come in, and I had to settle stuff for other barbers, and some customers have attitudes, man. Some customers just come in angry. You don't know what they're going through in their personal life, you know, and they just, you know, sometimes something goes wrong and they're pissed. But the best thing I tell you is kill them with kindness. Treat them
That's it.
in the best possible way, because when they go out that door, they're gonna start thinking like, wait, damn, I was just rude to this guy, and look the way he treated me. They're gonna think about it, but you know what? Their customer is gonna come back because of the way you treated him. It's always business 101, ladies and gentlemen. Business 101. Learn this, because customers are always right no matter what. Kill them with kindness, treat them the right way, and trust me, you're gonna continue to have a better relationship with that customer. That customer is always gonna come back to you, man. Always. So as far as famous barbers, man, don't let your status go to your head, man. Treat your supporters, your followers, treat them right, man. When they go to a barber expo, or they're there in front of you, or they're supporting you anywhere with that, man, say hello. Just take one. It takes 1 second to say hello to a person and shake their hands, man. Really, it takes 1 second, you know, to say hello, introduce yourself, and show your humbleness, you know. Once you start getting into that factor where you're cocky and you're not showing them love, trust me, you're gonna lose some supporters, man. And then that just shows a different side of you and your character. It's just like me. I went to a barber expo. This guy seen me on a show. When I see him at the barber expo, he totally like. I introduced myself.
Chef.
Yes. Shout out to Chef the Barber for always tuning in. Thank you for your love,
Chef.
brother.
Chef,
You know you're part of the
you've been
family.
giving me a lot of sales, man. Word of mouth.
But yeah, man, it's just like it's just like Chef says, man. A lot of other famous barbers need to be humble, because it's just like, yo, I had the experience where I met this guy. This guy actually called in on the show. He told the producer of the show, and the host of the show, yo, listen, give Brian the number. Tell him to call me, whatever. And next thing I know, I said, he's going to the barber show. I don't need to call him. I'll introduce myself personally over there. I felt disrespected in such a way where it's just like, oh, you like, I felt like I was like, he made me feel like I was like literally a nobody. I never feel like that, but I'm like, wow, you sounded so different on the phone, and then when it comes to being in person, I'm like, damn, that's your attitude. And at that time, I was rolling with a crew of guys, and they were all from the Bronx, and they were like, Brian, we get out the show, you want to get them? I'm like,
Wow.
yo, I'm not even gonna waste my time on that, dude. You know, I'm like, yo, y'all not, I'm not coming here for that, you know. And thank you to you fellas, man. You know, I know y'all with me, y'all got my back and everything,
Yeah,
but
crazy.
oh, y'all got my back and everything, but I'm like, yo, nah, we not here for that, you know, because I'm here for something different, man. And I just thought about it. I'm like, wow, really? You that type of person? Like, I'm like, all right, and I left it at that, you know. And I don't even follow the guy. Like, as a supporter, like at first I was following, supporting his brand, whatever he was doing at the time. I was really supporting it because he sounded like that type of dude on the phone, and I'm like, when I met him in person and he gave me that type of character, I'm like, what? You know what? He lost my support. And that was it. That was that. And it ended right there, man. And good luck to you, man. I hope you're really doing well. Tell you the truth. But everybody just takes their own path, man. And wow. And I heard now too, he had a best friend, and him and his best friend had a fallout, and they parted ways as too. But it's just that ego, man. Y'all letting that ego get to you too much, man. Don't let that ego get to you. You know. Put God in your life first, man. I'll tell you the truth, man. Always put God in your life. Let God guide your ways, man, because that's just the devil taking over that, man. And he's gonna be able to take it away too, you know, for what you got going on in your life, man. But other than that, man, famous barbers, humble yourself.
Stay on
down, man. For real.
Dígame adiós. Hello, ¿cómo estás?
Yeah, that's it. It takes 1 second. You don't gotta have a whole conversation, you know. Just show your supporters love, man. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. 1 second, right, Chef? Chef, are you watching? You know what I'm talking about, man. It's just like me. People see me now, hair choppers. I was in Florida. Some people recognize me, and I'm walking with my girl, and I didn't mind, you know. Hey, how you doing, man? Like, yo, you the guy from Hair Choppers. I seen you. You run that podcast. I'm like, yo, which Keno and Phil were here? I'm like, I'm looking at my girl. I'm like, I can't show my girl supports the show and everything, but it's like, it was such an excitement within me. I'm like, yo, I got people in Florida watching us. And I'm like, which Keno and Phil were here with me? Because it's like, yo, you know, they I know how they would feel too. And I'm like, wow. And I'm like, yo, babe, like, I just had some crazy, like, few guys that they barbers and come up. But
at the mall.
But it was fun, yeah, man. And I'm like, yeah, man, thank you for supporting the show. You know what I mean? Keep watching, keep tuning in. I have a guy down in Florida too. I'm sorry, we haven't sent you the free products that we promised you. That's on the way. I have your address still. Shout outs to you. I think he's from Tampa or so. I haven't forgotten about you. So we just been so busy with a lot of things. And we're trying to get to everybody. But just bear with us, and I'll get you that out, man. I got some shirts for you. Gonna have my man Keno's gonna send you some stuff too. So we're gonna put a little basket for you, man. Thank you for always, because he's always tuning in. He's always watching live on YouTube, always commenting on YouTube. So shout outs to you, my brother. We're gonna send you some stuff pretty soon, man. So you can check it out. I haven't, just believe me, I haven't forgotten about you. So we got Chef. I used to follow a lot of big names. I used to see them and act like a groupie. Damn, bro. We're licking that butt.
Wow.
Laughing out loud, but they act like they really winning Oscars and Grammys. I'm all set, but some I do still look up to and respect you, God. It's true. I do look up. As far, I've been in the barber game since before MySpace. I've been in the barber game before Facebook, before any other social media stuff, man. I used to be in the barber game, like, not used to, but still am. But in that era where used to be outside a barbershop, and anybody that's walking by, you introduce yourself to, and you hand them a business card, and you say, hey, what's up, man? My name is Brian. I'm a barber in here, man. It looks like you need a haircut right now, but I don't know if you have the time. Like, you know, there was different methods of hustling. And my method was introducing myself.
Like, un recorte.
Yeah, like, tú le dabas un tate quieto in front of him, knocked the dude out and sat him in the chair.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you know, I come from that era, man. And nowadays, you guys that are younger have a really good advantage, man. Social media, man. Y'all have free promotion. Y'all got Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. Y'all got all these platforms to just put your work in. Before, I didn't. It's like Keno said, man. We used to put our pictures on the mirrors.
Remember?
I have pictures on my mirrors of all my haircuts.
My whole Instagram.
I used to have a Sony. I remember in Puerto Rico, I used to have a Sony CyberShot camera and take pictures with that for all my designs, haircuts, whatever I was doing, and really post it on the mirrors, man. And that was my way of marketing.
And now this is the way I market myself. I copy and paste and send every random people in the city of Hartford or Connecticut the same. Hi, my name is Keno, a local barber, professional licensed barber with 13 years of experience. I would like to invite you to our location, MVP Barbershop, for your next haircut plus $5 off your first haircut. I do appointments only. I'll make your first appointment and then I'll show you how to book your own using the Cut app. And
nice.
They love it.
That's a great way of. Oh man, yo, that's marketing. That's marketing. See,
and you copy and paste and send it to people every day. Every day. It doesn't matter who you send it to. Just send it to anybody. Send that around your location.
It's really easy. Go to Instagram. There's like 3 little dots on the top. Click on that person's profile and those 3 dots, and then it pops up. another screen, and then there's a thing there that says send message. Copy and paste that into that message, send it. Next thing you know, you got out of those 100 people, you probably got 20 of them in your chair.
Because you get an attention from people that don't know you, but once they go to your page, they're like, oh wait. Make sure you post a lot of haircuts about with kids, with adults. A lot of haircuts. Don't post pictures of you smoking weed and partying. 'Cause they don't want that.
Yeah, man. That's one thing. That's another thing too. For barbers, man. Another tip. Especially when you work in a barbershops and you have clients like kids, mothers, all that. Sometimes we tend to go a little bit crazy. There's profanity around the shop. You gotta watch it when it comes around. When it comes to kids, man. When you don't have the kids around, then maybe you could get a little bit crazier and change the channel or change the music, whatever. But be a little bit more professional with your trade. This is why you got a license. Just to change your life, to change the way people look at you. It's like I said on I think it was the last episode we were talking about unlicensed barbers, street barbers. I give a lot of respect to street barbers because most of them are really nice, and those where most of the best barbers come from. But when you get that license, when you get that piece of paper, it changes your life. You become a professional that very moment, and that means you got to take your trade, your profession to another level.
And the music, stop.
Yeah.
Motherfucking this,
Yeah. Especially when there's kids around, man. You don't want that. You want to set an example for the kids. That's the next generation. You don't want that kid going home and then mommy gotta slap his mouth real quick because he heard that at the barbershop and then he's repeating it at home. You don't want that. You don't want that example. You want to set a good example because remember, the barbershop is actually one of the how can I say? Barbers become peers of the communities.
Crazy.
We're the ones that are able to set examples to the kids, man. Remember, hip hop back in the days, they would these rappers would come into the barbershop and they were stealing the style of a barber. They would see the barber with the fresh kicks on, the Adidas suits, the track suits, all that. We're the ones who's rocking styles. We're the ones who are creating styles. We're creating hairstyles too as well. Hip hop was really influenced by barbershops back in the day, so imagine how you influence kids when they come into the shop. You don't want this. You want people to feel it should be a family environment, any type of environment. Professional.
The world needs that.
Yeah, man.
Even if you go out, you need a haircut. If you go to the Grammys, you need a haircut.
You need a haircut.
If you're going to an interview, you need a haircut.
You need a haircut. People that work in the hotel industry, these people come every week to get a haircut. Why? Because they're either working front desk.
They need
haircuts. These people are working in corporate
bank,
offices need haircuts. They need to stay clean because their job requires it. So if you want these type of clients, your professionalism has to step up another game, man. It has to step up for real because these are the clients that really pay. You want to look at a client that wants to pay you 40, 50 a haircut. These are the clients you want, man. Even if it's just a number 2 all around and a little bit of scissors and the shape up and let's go, get him out the chair, man. But he's paying $50 for that cut because he's looking for that service. He's looking for that type of environment. Now, when you walk into an environment, I used to work at a crazy barbershop in the Bronx, man. I swear to you guys, man, at least twice a week somebody was getting stabbed in a bar. I don't even know how it lasted in that barbershop. Once or twice a week somebody was getting stabbed by the same guy. I don't even know how this guy didn't get arrested, man.
Wow.
But by the same guy. Shout outs to you, Karate Pete.
With the knife, who's next?
Yo, this guy was nuts. Kids used to, I don't even know how mothers would come into the shop with kids, man. I was just amazed.
His name was Karate Pete.
His name was Karate Pete. And every week, he was stabbing somebody new. I was just God. Oh. And it was the same circle of guys. That's the same thing. And they still be friends. I'm like, yo, he just stabbed you twice last week. y'all talking now? That's crazy.
Mom, but I want to please go.
Shout outs to the Soundview section of the Bronx, man. Y'all crazy over there, man. I love the Bronx and everything, man. But yeah, it's seriously nuts, man. But to tell the truth, I don't even know how people people would smoke weed in the barbershop and everything. There would be kids around, man. These people would be cursing. And I'm like, until my uncle decided to, I lasted to the last day the barbershop closed down. And he closed it, man. He got tired of it. He got so tired because it just got out of control. It got way out of control, man. There was one time that even the cops came in, clients that were sitting down, clients that were on the chair getting haircuts, us barbers, everybody against the wall.
Oh, man.
Like, what did what here? Yeah, I'm against the wall like this, and I'm like, I'm getting searched. They're searching my drawers and everything, and I'm like, what's going on? Next thing we know is like, somebody had said that we were selling drugs out of the barbershop or something, and it wasn't even like that, man. And I'm like, wow, that this is how serious this is getting.
Man, with all that stabbing going on, goddamn.
But they were looking for Karate Pete.
I'm like, I ain't stabbed nobody. I don't know no karate. Yeah, you know, so I'm like, wow, this is crazy, man. But still, people were still coming in, and I'm like, how do people come in here? But we were the dopest barbers on the block. We were fading, we were giving great haircuts, and that's why people, they would go to other barbershops. They didn't want it. Some of them would leave, but they would still come back because it's like, damn, I can't get the same haircut that I'm getting like they are. And it was crazy. I was the only licensed barber in the shop. The other two wasn't licensed. And it was crazy, man. And I'm like, I need to get out of this environment. I'm trying to change the way I'm going. And I moved to 23rd and 7th after that. And I ended up working in Manhattan and Chelsea. And that changed my whole game. There was this Russian guy. His name, shout outs to Sam at Main Men's Barbershop. He changed my whole view to the barber industry, man. This guy required that we wear bow ties or ties. We could wear suspender. We were looking like classic barbers, basically. So I would go in with shoes and everything. And at first, it was bothering me because I'm like, damn, I have my own style and I want to dress how I want to dress. But then he got me into that GQ looks. I would wear the little pajitas and the bow tie, and I would create my own style, and I would wear like Stacey Adams, or I would wear like these new hipster shoes that were coming out. So thanks to him, he really changed my whole repertoire towards the barber game, and I got to know what it is to charge $60, $70 just for a haircut, and then charge extra for additional services as far as beard trim, shaves, shampoo, conditioner, and learning that whole environment, and even scissor cuts. I wasn't really good with scissors at the time. I knew what it was to cut certain things with scissors, but getting really good at it, because I was really good with machine. Watching that guy, this guy used to cut 5 minutes. Wow. Do like 4 or 5 people an hour. I've never seen somebody cut so fast. I was cutting at the time. I just recently came from Puerto Rico, moved here, worked there, and then starting working and watching this guy cut doing 5 minutes on point. Like his haircuts were on point, and I'm just watching him, and I'm like, damn, he just did 5 people in 1 hour. He just made this much amount of money, and I'm like, I need to learn that shit. So I would sit and watch him, even when I was busy. Like I'll try to like look over and like see what he's doing because I need to learn this. And you know, I would literally take 45 minutes to an hour on my haircuts. Then I started picking up after a while, and I started seeing what he would do, especially with fades and all that. And I'm like, I need to get to that, because I'm like, if he's making that. Then we started getting into that, and then I started gaining my speed little by little. I lasted with him by a good, say, 5, 6 years or so with him. And it was a great experience, and he taught me a lot, and he taught me a lot about the business in New York. And how that runs, man. So shout outs to you, Sam. Thank you for changing my views on how the barber game is and putting me on another level, and showing me what it is to really make money out here and how to treat clients and how to get out of the environment that we were before. Because it's true, man. I don't want to work in a barbershop where people coming in, they smell like weed, and you know you're not attracting the right clientele. You're attracting a different type of clientele. And in reality, that clientele really doesn't appreciate your work. You know, not as much as the guy that's paying you $50 and giving you 20, 30, or 40 on top of that, because he appreciates your work and the time that you're giving him. So when he goes to work or he goes to that interview or wherever it is that he's going, or he's going to that show and stuff like that, like, you know, you're giving them an environment where they feel comfortable, they feel safe, and they're appreciating all that. So they're willing to pay that $50, you know. So shout outs to that, man. Shout outs to you, Sam, man. Thank you so much. Always gonna be appreciative. Whenever I'm in New York, you know, I'll stop by and say what's up. Other than that, man, real quick, I want to shout out KenoTheBarber.com, man. For all your supply needs, you know, you could go to KenoTheBarber.com. Sorry, KenoTheBarber.com. He is the plug. He has everything. He has the matte clay. He has a shaving gel coming soon too as well. He has the Keno trimmer available. He has only 50 available. So stay tuned to that. Shout outs to us here at Hair Chopperz. The release date for our Hair Chopperz shave oil is May 19th, booth 1110 at the Connecticut Barber Expo. If you need CT Barber Expo tickets, please go to ctbarberexpo.com and purchase yours today. There are a few openings for the categories for barber battles. There are spectator tickets, and get your tickets for the Barber Grammys. You definitely don't want to miss that, man. Shout outs to Il Phil the Barber with the shop in Newington, 287 Main Street. Stop on by, check out the team at Barber 12. Check out Nate the Barber 860. Il Phil the Barber, myself, Brian the Barber, Sack the Artist, and Barber Molina. There is one more barber, but I forget his name. I think his name is Nate too, but I don't know his Instagram. So shout outs to him too. We welcome him to the team. Shout outs to Marvy Marv, man, with Barber Fest August 11th. The biggest free admission barber expo in the country. If you want the VIP tickets, it's only $50. So go to barbersfest.com. That's where you want to go. Shout outs to you. It's Marvy Marv, man. Also, shout outs to our sponsor, Gavo, man. If you need those limited barber edition hats, go to Gavo_Julio and order yours today. Or you could see him with us at the booth 1110 at the CT Barber Expo. So shout outs to that, man. Thank you for everybody tuning in. And today we have a surprise guest here, man. So her name is Dose of Diana, and she has a podcast here in Hartford, and her podcast is about love, life, sex, interesting people, and a whole lot of humor. So guys, go to Apple Podcasts, go to podbean.com, go to Spotify, Google Play, show her some love, subscribe, like, comment. She soon will be on YouTube, so you're gonna be able to see a face to that podcast, but she's here live with us, so you're seeing her here to us. Welcome to Hair Chopperz, Diana.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm already on YouTube, actually.
Oh, awesome.
I got a couple videos, you know, but thank you so much to you guys for sharing your knowledge, having me on here. I'm learning so much about barbering, and it's so true what you said about being a mom. I have 4 children and going into a barbershop and having all that craziness. So now I'm so comfortable at my barbershop that when I go in there and it's crazy, I turn down the music and I'm like, hello, I'm in here now.
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck?
Gabby.
Yeah, so thank you so much. These guys have been just sharing all their knowledge, not only on barbering, but just on podcasting. And I mean, Keno, the plug. I just bought a couple things from him, and I'm already like telling him all the other things that I need. So thank you so very much for having me on and for sharing. Thank you.
So as far as you going into a barbershop, what has been your experience so far walking into the barbershop and dealing with the personalities in the barbershop?
Well, I've been with Gabi for about 20 years, so that's been my barbershop. But before then, and even if we like go to different places and we're walking into barbershops, it's a mixed thing. Okay. You know, I find that if we go to urban, where there's weed smell and stuff, that's where the best barbers are. So it's like,
it's true. It's true. I don't know why, but
right. So it's difficult to try to navigate that. But, you know, sometimes you find a barbershop, like a Gabi shop, well sometimes, you know, but you don't keep it real. But sometimes you go in there and it may be somebody that might have smoked a client or whatever, and it's like, yo, it smells like weed up in here. He's like, okay, my bad, shh, whatever. But no, but I mean, you have to like try to, you know, find something that suits your needs. But like you said, you know, that professionalism is key because like me, you know, I work in corporate America. And I know a lot of people that are either firefighters, police, CEOs, you know, they're CEOs, they're, you know, and they're like, yo, D, I like your cut. I want to be able to be like, oh, go to Franklin Avenue, go to Southside. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like, for instance, my girlfriend, she's a lieutenant and at the Hartford firefighters, and she's like, is it safe to go there? That was the first question. But she's a lieutenant. You know what I'm saying? Like exactly. She doesn't want to be somewhere where she has to worry about like, yo, a karate. What was that guy's name? You don't want a karate Pete in your karate Pete in your shop. Karate Pete, the Hartford edition, is there, and then you gotta be looking over your shoulder. So you know what I'm saying? That's what I've been getting, and a lot of girls want to get their hair. They see my cut. Even dudes, like if they see my fade or whatever, and this is a week old, but you know, they're like, yo, where'd you get your cut at? Like dudes be asking me that shit. So then it's like, damn, do I give him a name? Because this motherfucker already busy as fuck. Gabby's already busy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nah, but I've been going for so long that, you know, I'm used to it. But they're like new mothers and stuff. They ask me like once their child starts growing up, what barbershop, you know. So I want to be able to say like the shop, for instance. You know what I'm saying? You can go there. It's safe. Don't worry about it. The guys, exactly. they're teddy bears, whatever. So yeah.
Now it's Newington, so it's gonna be super safe.
Diablo. Bougie.
So when you walk into a barbershop, what do you expect when you walk into? What do you look for within the barbers? Let's say I know you've been going to Gabby, but let's say you're on vacation and you're down in Florida or somewhere, and you walk into a barbershop. What do you look for within the barber?
Well, I look for, the first thing that I look for is to be seen, first of all, because my first experience with Gabi was like I was telling you at the barbershop, I was there for 20 minutes before somebody said, can I help you? I was like, what the fuck? Nah, so the first thing is, you know, customer service. Like, hey, what's up? And it doesn't have to be like, oh, welcome to our barbershop. But, you know, like, hey, how are you? Or we're too busy, no walk-ins, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not expecting somebody to roll out the red carpet, but a little bit of professionalism will be good. You know, because I come from Hartford, and the barbershops that I frequented were, you know, they were kind of ghetto. So, and I'm used to that because I grew up in a ghetto. So,
yeah, exactly, yeah.
But, you know, like going to, like you were talking about, maybe the I would probably feel uncomfortable in that environment. So I guess it depends on the person. But me, for my taste, I guess I would like somebody to just acknowledge me, let me know what services who's the best barber, like, you know, because I'm going to ask. I'm not going to, the person that's not busy is usually the person that sucks, or a person that's interning.
Sometimes not.
Usually. That's why I say usually.
Usually, yeah.
Usually. So I like to sit, watch, to see what's going on. Because even though I'm not a fader, I'm not a barber, but I can tell what a good fade looks like. I can see the line and all that stuff. So you got to see who's cutting. So that's what I look for. I usually, and if it's clean, I look for licenses.
Yes, that's number one. That's
you know what I'm saying? So, and you gotta ask if they're licensed. Like,
it's true, because once you have a license, you learn everything about sanitizing your tools, how to be clean. You exactly know what to do as a barber. You know, as far as I've been to some unlicensed barbers, and especially when I came back from Puerto Rico and moved to here to New York. I went to this one barber. Went to my boy's barber shop actually, and he was the owner. And then he recommended me the other barber, which that barber ended up totally messing. I had a playero, and my fade was really low, but my tail was really long. This guy souped up
playero.
Yeah.
So wait, they call that
the V cut.
The V playero. So
it's
that's
like,
not.
It's like what Nate has right now, but I had it with a tail.
Oh, that's
called a playero. That's a Puerto Rico cut.
So that's not a mullet?
It's like a mullet.
It's a Puerto Rican mullet.
It's a Puerto Rican mullet. There you go. So that's what a playero is. So I had that, and my fade was very, very. It was like what we call in Puerto Rico a Brooklyn fade. So it's very low, and then everything is just dark, but it fades in really nice. It's a very hard fade to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's very hard because you got to keep the weight on the sides. So this barber cuts my hair and my fade ends up being up here.
Diablo.
And I'm like, I look at my boy and I'm like, yo, like, I'm not paying for this. Like, so the guy wanted to fight me and everything, and I'm like, yo, listen.
He wanted to fight you because he messed up your hair?
Because he messed up my hair because I wasn't going to pay.
Wow.
So I'm like, I'm not, I told you, I even explained to him in Spanish what I wanted. I'm like, you don't even speak English, and I don't know what other language, like, I can tell you, I literally explained to you exactly in details what I want in Spanish, but he didn't know I was a barber too. My boy knew, and then my boy knew, before I became the person that I am today, I had anger problems.
Anger issues.
Really anger issues. So my attitude was disgusting, my attitude was nasty, and I was the type of person that would hit you real quick. So my boy knew that about me, and my boy told the guy, he's like, yo, listen, you don't want no problems with that guy, like, just, I'll handle it. And then my boy was like, yo, don't worry, just go and come back tomorrow and I'll fix your haircut. So he fixed it, whatever, but the guy wasn't even licensed. So I told my boy, I'm like, you recommended me to an unlicensed, but I should hit you. But he's like, yo, I had to give him the benefit of the doubt. He's just starting here, I'm like, yo, dude, but you know how I am with my hair kind of looking now. Now I had to take off the tail, everything.
So you went from a playero to what?
To Caesar fade.
Damn.
Bad, man. I'm like, wow. And I really like that style that I had going on. But it's alright because then later on, now I look like Victor Manuel. So.
Yeah.
It worked out. So let's talk a little bit about your podcast, man. So how did you get into the podcast business?
I got into the podcast thing because my best friend and I had a YouTube channel. Well, yeah, sort of, kind of.
Is it? I'm sorry.
It's different. It's different. No, it's different.
Okay.
Yeah, it was different, and we took it down and everything. But after it started getting a little bit of traction, she sort of was like, I don't know if I'm ready for this. So then a couple of my friends in New York were like, you better get a mic. You're always talking shit. You're always making people laugh. Get a mic. Just record yourself. Do your thing. So I was like, I don't know. But then I was like, you know what? You don't know if you don't try it, right? So I got a mic. I went online. I got a Yeti. And I started talking into the mic and interviewing people. And people started liking it. And they were like, yo, talk about this. Talk about this. Talk about this. And then so from then on, I just been interviewing people. I got about 16 or 17 episodes. And, just been having a good time.
Wow,
and
that's nice.
yeah.
That's dope. That's dope, man. So how many times a week? How much? Like when you do your podcast, how many times a week do you do it? How many episodes a week?
So I've learned that since I'm so busy, because I also go to school, I have a full-time job, I have 4 children, as I've said already.
Yes.
So there's a lot going on in my life. Plus, I like to work out, so there's a lot of extra shit in my life as well. So I've learned in talking to Brian that I have to record a couple more episodes during the week. So like that, if I do want to have an off day, I can still have an episode. So right now, I've been doing it every other week, but I would like to be every week. I would like it for it to be every week. Yeah. So my name is Diana, and it is Dose of Diana. If you want to come get a dose,
the podcast.
you feel me?
La dosis.
La dosis.
La
Yeah.
dosis de Diana.
De Diana. Y soy boricua, no soy morena y tampoco dominicana. I know que soy trigueña, pero soy boricua. Coño.
Yo, we got like I got family que son trigueñitos, man. Like my cousin, shout out to Chucky, man, Squeeze Valley. Él es trigueñito. Looks like my grandpa a lot too.
Well, that's what what. That is so
like
crazy because people always be like, "You Spanish? Say something in Spanish." But
know,
they don't know Spanish. They don't know Spanish, and they Puerto Rican.
They don't believe. The crazy part is they don't believe that there's dark skinned Puerto Ricans. I'm like, yo, y'all need to travel to Loíza and go to Carolina. Like where I'm from in Carolina, yo, there's a lot.
They need to travel back to like 1492.
Yeah.
When they brought Africans and everybody.
We did have Africans
crazy.
Come over, and then we have the Indians, the
Los
Taínos.
Taínos, yeah.
Dude, like,
Tenemos 3 mezclas de todo.
yeah, people gotta stop being ignorant out there, man.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So as far as your podcast, what else do you talk about on there?
I talk about everything. Like we've had like shit to prepare you for the summer. Like you have to make sure to get your toes done if you're a chick. Shave your fucking legs. You know what I'm saying? Like,
ladies, shave those legs.
shave your legs, get your
like
toes
I don't want to
done.
see those stubbles.
Don't nobody want no man want to see no barking ass toes.
Bikini wax.
El bikini, exactamente.
Yo,
and
these
under
two-
your arms.
these
And under
two-
your arms.
Muchacho. Es
What's
más,
the name
mira
of
que
Exactly, there you go.
Yeah.
diablo, ya estamos.
I don't want to see you in Dunkin' Donuts Stadium out here in a Hartford
Yeah,
Yard
yeah.
Go game. You go like this, it's like,
Yeah,
oh, sure.
pero-
Que tenga tan sang moviendo. Yeah.
Like,
y los
damn.
hombres, you know, the men,
No, los hombres.
they gotta do their nails. Hay muchos hombres que,
Oh
you know,
my
they're
God,
walking
yeah.
around with shit under the nails. It's dark.
Uy,
You
Dios
know,
mío, no,
do you wash your hands? Entonces, I'm sorry, I'm about to get a little bit explicit. Okay?
Go right ahead.
It's gonna be explicit.
Es
Go
súper.
right ahead.
So, imagine yourself, you're gonna get intimate with a guy, right? And he has dirty ass nails. But, you know, whatever. ¿Y dónde va a meter los dedos?
Uy.
Entonces,
Una bacteria de Dios.
you know what I'm saying? So, it's like,
Muchacho.
that's important. So,
No,
and the
no,
guy
no,
got to
no,
keep a
but-
cut in the summer, and if you sweat too much. So, you know, I do podcasts like that, but then I also do podcasts. The owner of my gym.
Yeah.
She used to be a lieutenant, a sergeant for the Hartford PD. She's retired now.
Oh, okay.
And now she does,
shout out to
like-
Hartford PD.
Yeah, so she does like, and Carla Medina. So she does like, she's like a person that gets called to do speeches in different places in the United States because she's, you know, she's
Oh, wow.
very knowledgeable in like crime. I mean, gang task force and all that stuff.
Okay.
So I did an interview with her. I would like to interview you guys if you guys will come on
Yes,
mine.
we
That'll be
definitely- we definitely do
amazing.
that.
And I actually had a guy from Santo Domingo hit me up. He's Puerto Rican, but he hit me up. He does like clubs. He has clubs out there. So he's coming here to Connecticut and me dijo, yo, I want to be on your podcast. I was like,
Woo.
the only way you could be on my podcast is to talk about the vagina that's being sold at the gas station.
Yo, them shits is so as soon as you come out that plane.
Del aeropuerto sale.
Yeah, la puerta sale, them shits is thrown at you.
He was like, oh yeah, we can talk about that.
$50 over there. I'm like, damn, that's some cheap ass.
Muchacho.
Too bad I got a wifey. So
Muchacho.
No, so
they got no money out of me.
I try to
I
hit
think
on
I
anything and
got
everything. Anything interesting, but I like to go beyond the line, you know.
Gotta make that
A little bit.
podcast fun.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
You got to, man.
Yeah, so.
If you're looking to take a vacation in Dominican Republic, trust me, as soon as you get off that plane, you're getting smacked with it.
Yeah.
And some brugal, so don't let the brugal hit you and knock you out.
Well, somebody was telling me that they went down to Santo Domingo. It was actually a guy that was a client at the barbershop. I won't say no names, but nasty. So he was saying, he said that he was going down there, right? And he was like, yo, whatever. And so, you know me, I'm going to ask the question. You was wearing a condom? He said, nah.
Oh, wow.
my
Dude, what is
God.
wrong with you?
I got a girl. Yo, I was like,
You got her pregnant.
yo le digo, you nasty. I said, you nasty.
Now you got a
He's
Dominican
like, no, I was
child.
going wrong.
Now you got some. Now you got a Mangu child.
Muchacho, para mejor ponte un
Damn,
guante.
son.
Yo le dije, you know what, mijo? En unos cuantos años te voy a ver. Chequéate.
En el ER.
Chequéate.
Chequéate, cause yo, you don't know what you got, buddy.
Wow.
Next
Yeah,
thing you know, you got a
so-
call from the Dominican Republic. You got a Mangu child in 9 months.
Damn.
Sin cebolla roja.
Diablo.
Loco, pero ven acá. Ese carajito.
Pero que la vaina.
Ese carajito
Oh,
no es tuyo, loco.
oye, que la vaina, coño, coñazo.
Yo, it's crazy, man. Yeah, man. Yo, you going out of
Pásale la
strap
juca.
it on, man. Strap it on because same thing
Pásale
with
la-
barbers. Use your gloves, barbers.
Dios mío. O si no, mira, you're out.
Sanitize it.
Oh, that's another thing. I'm sorry, not to go back,
Yo,
but
I got my.
cuando se caen
la.
when the combs and stuff fall on the floor and the guys pick
supposed
it up, you're supposed to sanitize that,
You're
right?
supposed to
Right
sanitize
away,
it.
immediately.
I don't
Yeah.
know if this past week I dropped one of my guards, but I always do it in front of the client. So I'll take the Andy's Cool Care or the barber side jar that you have with the blue liquid in it. Throw the guard in there, let it sit for a good minute or so. Wash it, take a paper towel, dry it out, put it back on your clipper. Your comb drop, same thing. Andy's Cool Care or just dip it in the barber side jar.
That's
I always
right.
do this with every client. If I drop it, or I actually have extra combs. So I would leave it on the floor sometimes and pick it up later, but I'll use a new comb. I never use the comb that drops on the floor on the client. That's just nasty. There's stuff on the floor. Besides the particle of the hairs, people are walking around with sneakers, boots, and all that, and all that brings all that stuff from outside. So there's always stuff on the floor, even though you can't see it with your eye. But if you pick up a microscope and you see, is it a microscope, that little thing? And you look what's on the floor, you're gonna be very disgusted by it. So
and there's people with skin irritation.
You use the clipper, make sure you sanitize
that's
the
a
clipper, but the guard too.
That's a good point.
So
She also brought up
that's
skin irritation. A lot of times, barbers, yes, we get busy, and then we just jump into the next client and we forget to disinfect our clippers. Every client you use, have a little thing with the blade wash on the side, or Andy's Cool Care, man, or the Marvicide. It's 99.9. It's not 100%, but it's 99.9%. It kills all the bacteria, including HIV-1.
And stop using Fabuloso. That.
Who the hell?
Somebody use Fabuloso?
Yes, I see.
Ay, Dios mío.
For what?
Fabuloso. Papi, para los guards. Mira, they clean the guard. Even the number wipes away. Like, oh.
Yeah,
What do? They take a sponge y lo fregan como si fuera un plato. Oh, hell
Y como
no.
uno no sabe lo que está allá
They
adentro.
leave it overnight.
Yo, Fabuloso does not
Wow.
disinfect anything. Please do not use Fabuloso at your shop.
And
And this
anything is
not a
bringing
sponsor for
extra.
Fabuloso either.
I don't want to see no purple. I don't want to see the purple, the pink, or the blue, or the green in your bottle, bro.
Diablo, te sabe, este sabe el producto.
Muchacho.
Mi torín.
Oye, es que la semana que viene nos lleva una bolsa de cosas de productos.
Oh, yeah?
Sí, porque estamos dándole promoción.
¿Verdad que sí?
Fabuloso.
Fabuloso, Mistolín. No, Mitolín.
Fabuloso.
Mistolín.
Un saludo para ti.
Yo, whatever happened to Mr. Clean? El calvo. I don't know what happened to that brother.
He
You don't even have to
retired.
make
His
commercials.
kids got money.
Yeah, you don't even have to make commercials anymore. You just go to a Stop and Shop and be like, Mr. Clean. Ese mismo. Ese es bueno.
Ese.
bueno.
Ese es bueno. Oh my God, yo. Y'all do not. I really don't want to go to a barbershop and see a barber with that, yo. I'm gonna.
Now you're gonna have me looking.
I'm gonna pick up your bottle and throw that in the garbage, man. Like, seriously, man. There's barbers out there doing that. That you got issues,
But
man. I don't even know how you
Guess
got
what?
clients.
Guess what?
Wouldn't that rush
You
your
can use
blade
it-
though?
You can use it for the restroom. Like, oh.
Oh yeah, you could.
Well, that's another thing. Yes.
And
Clean
keep
bathrooms.
those bathrooms
Oh yes,
clean.
that's one
Clean
thing.
bathrooms.
Man. Clean bathrooms in the
Clean-
barber
yes.
shop.
That's one thing.
'Cause
I
I know
like
guys-
about Macho's so picky about that. He gotta clean the restroom like all the time.
That's a good thing to be
It's
picky
a
about.
good thing, man, because you know it's basically a public bathroom.
Right. And women, women aren't supposed to sit because it's a public
Mothers
bathroom.
come-
You're
yeah,
supposed to
that's-
squat.
Yeah,
But you still want
or you could put the
a
toilet
clean
paper
bathroom.
on top of the seat or whatever. Or
Or-
barbershop owners,
Mr. Clean.
You could
Or
get the seat
the
covers.
seat covers.
And they don't cost
put
a
it-
lot.
They don't cost a lot. You can get a box of that, man, and it's easier for your clients. You know, they could put it there, and they could either squat, whatever they want to do.
Yeah, suavecito.
You ever had a kid use the bathroom, yo?
Yeah,
This happened in the Bronx. So, and
Don't tell me que hizo
Oh my
arte.
God.
No me diga.
this happened in a barbershop that I was working. Actually, guys that seen my YouTube video,
Oh God.
that barbershop that I did the parrot design on that person's head. So, there's a kid that used the bathroom. I think it happened a week or 2 weeks before I did that design. And the kid goes in the bathroom and he's doing the number 2.
Se comió un caballo ese que.
No. The kid decides, this is sometimes why people hate to clean bathrooms or whatever it is. So the kid decides to do number 2 in there. The kid is taking a very long time and there's other people that got to use the bathroom. So the kid comes out the bathroom, closes the door, leaves the barbershop. Got his haircut, everything. So the owner, Ray, I don't know how you did it, Ray, but this guy went in, opened the door, and there's art on the wall.
Arte, yo sabía.
There's art
Ay,
on the
Dios
wall
mío.
all over.
Ay.
He comes out, he's like,
Ni Picasso podía comer.
yo, there's art
Young
all
Picasso.
over the wall, man. And I'm like, wow, yo, when he opened the door, the smell came out too, man.
Oh,
I'm like, yo,
man.
and
Oh, my
this
God.
man, being the owner, man, he had to clean this. He had to clean because other people got to use the bathroom. So another 30, 45 minutes cleaning their bathroom. That dude had to get in and get his hands really dirty with the art there. And yeah, bro. I was like, wow, the kid went in, bro. But every part, like all 3 walls was like, bloop, bloop, everywhere. I'm like, wow, man. Customers, man, take care of your barbershop too, man. Yeah. Come on, like if you know you like your barbershop, your barbers, take care of the bathroom too, man.
Shit got real, literally.
Yeah, shit really got real, bro.
Rob the original type shit. What the?
That was crazy, man.
Hey, not only take care of the barbershop, but also take care of the barbers.
Yes,
definitely. I take care of my barbers. I bring them cupcakes, brownies, food, whatever they need. I always call. I always call them and ask them what if they need anything, if they eaten. You know what I'm saying? Because Gabi don't even let me tip them. You know what I'm saying? I'll be wanting to tip them. Sometimes I have to slide them the tip, like here, in your way. Yeah. But you gotta take care of your barbers because they stand up. Imagine standing up all fucking day. Some of y'all bitch about sitting at work.
Exactly.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Imagine standing all day at work, putting up with people's shit, putting up with people's body odor, putting up with people's dandruff, putting up with people's bad breath. Putting up with people, yo, I don't know how y'all do it.
One thing
I don't know.
I shaved this one guy, yo, and
one
his
thing
breath was just like, and he snores every time I shave him. So he falls asleep, shaves, and he snores. Yeah. But when he snores, he does like, and it just, and I'm like. I'm like
Niagara Falls.
I sometimes want to like, you know, I want to carry those little spearmint spray things, and I want to spray it on him.
Con hair choppers.
Yeah, man.
Nosotros somos hair choppers. Métele por la garganta.
Yo, and I'm like, yo, his breath is kicking. I'm like, wow,
you know what I hate when people go like from the gym straight to the barbershop. Yo, you sweating. You got the, oh my God, what the fuck, please.
That's why shampoo bowls are very necessary in barbershop, because you also have construction work. Sometimes construction workers come out of work and they're coming with debris and all this stuff on their hair, man. And sometimes that's going to mess up your clipper. I had that happen to me where the guy's like, I don't want to shampoo or condition my hair, but I'm like, yo, I have to because you have debris in my hair. My clipper's going to, I showed him, my clipper got stuck in his hair. So I'm like, yo, this is the only way I could teach you a lesson. So after the clipper, I had to snip that off with the scissors, because this piece right here se le trancó en el pelo.
Oh, the blade.
So the machine was literally hanging like off his hair. So I'm like, this is the only way to teach you a lesson, because you want to be real hard headed and you don't want to listen to somebody who's experienced. So it's very necessary barbershops to have a shampoo bowl, because you need to wash that person's hair when they're coming in like that. It's not good for your clippers when they have the debris in the hair or anything in the hair, including products. Some products are very, very hard cement type products when you can't even move that hair around. So when the shampoo,
when you cut it with shears,
even with shears, you can't even cut the hair with shears. It doesn't come out right, and it might mess up your shears too as well. So it's very important to have that, because you can wash that person's hair, get that product or whatever that it is they have in their hair. You could get it right off. So shout outs to Phil for getting the shampoo balls for the new shop. Wow, that's gonna be dope.
Okay, Phil.
So that's gonna be, shampoo and conditioner is gonna be free service. It's gonna be free with a service. So don't think that you're gonna get away with it and you just want to come in and shampoo and condition your head and then it's free. You got to get it with the service. Other than that, yeah, man, like, this is what I mean about professionalism. Oh, I'm talking about professionalism. Real quick, step up your game. That's what I mean by professionalism. You got to step up your game. You got to be a better barber, better customer service, and just better your services that you give to each customer, man. As far as me being on vacation, what do you think about barbers taking vacation? I see barbers sometimes they work 24 hours, 7 days a week. I'm from New York, where barbers actually work on the clock, man. Like they could work 24 hours a day. Washington Heights is a spot where you could go at 3 o'clock in the morning and there's barbershops open and there's barbers there working, and I'm just like, damn, these dudes is really working 24 hours. Like they're shifting barbers. How often you think that a barber should take a vacation?
Well, me, I take a vacation every year with my family or with my wife.
Once a year or twice a year?
Once a year.
Okay. Do you think that benefits you? Like,
Oh yeah.
just that once? Do you do one week, 3 days?
I do a week because I gotta come back and work, you know. But you're supposed to. I mean, for me, I think everybody is supposed to take at least a week off to get back into the, routine.
Phil, thank you so much. I get 2 weeks once I do a 1 year over 2. So that's pretty dope.
Mm-hmm.
Phil's giving us 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
You guys should do every quarter.
I mean, my Macho took 10 days up to Puerto Rico and DR.
You want me to hit delete?
Yonkers. Yonkers.
Yonkers is
Y'all
calling.
calling the wrong number for the live call. The number is 860-372-0897.
But yes, we all need a vacation.
Yeah, so shout outs to you, Phil. Thank you for giving us. Once we get into the new shop, we get 2 weeks vacation. So I'm gonna do 1 week and then another week in the winter time, man.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yes, shout out to that. I mean, Macho could do that. Macho is the owner of the shop.
Well,
So
Macho can do it.
So I don't wanna get away from y'all.
Since I got the cut app, I do it my own. Like,
okay.
I schedule my own week. Like, I could just take a week off, but I love what I do. I can't stay without working. I mean,
I know. Did you? I actually I went to Miami, right? And I took my clippers with me.
okay, get them local.
No, really. I actually wanted to cut some hair out there, but then I'm like, if I cut somebody's hair, my girl's gonna kill me because I'm taking time away from her vacation too. So I'm like, okay. But it's true, like after a few days I could deal with it, but after a few days my hands are like itching to cut hair. Like
Right.
I'm withdrawing. I'm like, I need to be in a barbershop. But
Instagram don't help.
yeah, it doesn't. Like I'm just going through Instagram, I'm like, oh, everybody's cutting hair.
And I'm not.
And I'm not. But we do need it, man. Like Diana said, we are on our feet all the day when we're busy barbers, man. We are on our feet. That's why stress mats are very important too underneath your chairs because it helps your feet out. This past when I came from Florida, my gout had gotten activated, and I had a few clients at the shop. And thank God for a stool that was there, man, because I was able to sit down, but it was killing my feet. And due to my gout is actually activated by eating red meat or seafood or like, my bad, I had a mojito out there and it just did. I didn't think it was gonna be that bad, but the mojito actually activated. And then I had a breakfast in the morning, which I don't eat pork, but I had pork in it, and I didn't read the ingredients, and that activated my gout. And when I came back over here, Phil was like, "Yo, why are you using a cane?" I'm like, "Bro, because my gout is really, it inflated my foot, and I can't even walk right now, and that helps me support my the weight on my foot." So thank God to Lowe's. Thank you, Lowe's, for getting me the gout pills, man. That dude is amazing. Helped me out with that, and that actually brought down my gout, and I was able to work. So that was pretty dope. But we need vacations, man. At least twice a year or once a year, you have to take a vacation. Sometimes you just so focused within the barbershop that you just there 24/7. Like I said, customers and your peers, your co-workers, it becomes a family after a while. But sometimes you need your break from your family. You know, you need to get a peace of mind. You need to relax. You need to relax the stress in your body too. We all need it, man. Sometimes there's barbers that I've met, and they get there's a vein on your leg, and sometimes that vein even gets stressed out, and that vein starts popping out, and you need treatment for that. That's dangerous because that vein could pop, and then real serious things could start happening. So you want to take care of yourself as a barber, your health. You want to take care of yourself, just period, man.
I was gonna ask, do you guys do self-care? Like, do you do massages, acupuncture?
Yes, I do. I did a massage actually before I went on vacation. The last massage actually I got was for Valentine's Day. We did a couples massage, but that massage was I did the deep tissue. I had to because like my body was so stressed. I had knots in my back, everything, and it's all from standing. The posture of my back. Sometimes when we're shaving clients, like we're like this, and then your back gets, your whole body gets stressed as a barber. So it's very important, especially for us to go to chiropractors too. That's very important. So self-care, I don't know about, I can't speak for every barber, but I know I do self-care. And I have to because my body gets so stressed out. I don't know if Kino does it. Kino, you do it?
I need to start doing it.
Yeah, even like go sit in a spa, like in a hot tub or something. You got to if you want to continue to cut. If you want to, you love doing it. If you want to continue to do it, you don't want to be hunched over cutting hair. Because if you old as hell, motherfuckers ain't gonna come.
I do twice a week.
If you look old as hell, they gonna be like, "What's wrong with my back?"
At least twice a week. Twice a week, I do a hot bath here. Like I just sit in the tub and I put some Epsom salt and some of that stuff that they sell at. I go to Lush. That's my feminine side.
Oh shit!
Get those nice bath bombs. Yo, Lush got some great products, man. I can't front. Like, yo, this stuff is really good.
Comerciales.
And they're not even that expensive either. Like, they got some good stuff for you there, man. It's all organic. It's all done organically. That's what I like about them. Also, shout out male barbers. We have a store called Q's. There's a lot of things there for us as far for us for self-care too and skincare and stuff like that. Use Q's, man, and keep those nails clean too.
I see.
Always.
Yeah, man.
You want to impress the ladies, please.
Smelling good.
Yeah.
And enhanced lotion.
Don't sanitize too much because sanitize actually dehydrates your hand and it dries them out. Use moisturizer, man, like hand lotion. You could go to Bath and Body Works, man. There's male products there too. There's all types of lotion, moisturizers that'll help you out. Get a manicure once in a while, man. It's not gay to get a manicure. Just don't paint them like Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
Did you see him in the Latin Grammys?
Oh my!
I mean, not the Latin billboards. He had yellow, pointy nails. What is wrong with you?
Neon green or yellow, either.
You know what he's doing, right? He's marketing himself.
He's marketing himself, but
he's getting attention.
He is.
We're talking about him.
Yeah, we are. It's not a good like. Now I think about him, I'm like, yo, he look strictly. Nothing against Jack. I'm not a homophobic, but I'm like, yo, that's just too much, man. Like, why would you put nails on yourself, man? And then like you got sunflower yellow on them. I'm like,
yeah.
¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa, Baboni?
Estamos caros. I was amazed with that. I was like, yo, he's crazy. But it's like, yo, stuff like that. It's like, what are you showing our generation? What are you showing these kids now? Like, that's right. That's not right, man. I'm sorry. I believe in God, and I believe what God puts in the Bible. And there's a certain verse, if y'all guys want to read it, Leviticus 13, I believe it's 19:13. Read that, and then you guys comment later on YouTube and let me know what that means, because it's not right, man, what we're showing. You know, I don't have nothing against that. The LGBT community, to all, God bless you all, man, really. But the way things are going now in this generation, like, it's just too much, man. I don't want my daughter seeing a lot of things that are shown on TV, man. And she's only 10 years old.
Too much, though.
And it's just too much, man. It's just way too much, man. I'm like, damn, my daughter has to see this. What am I gonna tell her when she sees?
It's scary that some of that stuff is even shown in schools.
Yeah, now it's okay. Before it wasn't okay.
Right.
Now it's just not okay. Makes me wonder about Trump too.
Lord Jesus.
Trump.
Ese diablo.
Trump, you the man, bro. That's all I gotta say to that. So, yeah, man, we're here. We're happy to have Dose of Diana, the podcast, here with us today.
Thank you.
It's been a lot of fun, man.
You guys follow her on Instagram.
Yes, make sure you follow her. This is her platform. She's on Instagram. What's your Instagram?
My Instagram is those lowercase Diana lowercase the podcast.
There you go. You can
And
follow
I'm
her
also on
Facebook.
Facebook. Yep, those are Diana the podcast, and on YouTube.
Those are Diana as well.
Yep, those are Diana.
All right, and
Yep.
then you can also listen to her on Podbean.com, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Google Play. Make sure you go subscribe, show some love, hit like, comment. Just show her a lot of love, man. She's gonna be doing in the future. She's gonna be doing a lot of things with us too as well. So stay tuned to that. This is why you network. This is why you bring people together. In the unity, there is success, and believe in that. So shout outs to that, man. Also, guys, another reminder before the show is over. You could Sunday, May 19th. Remember, we're at booth 1110. Booth 1110 here. Chopperz Radio will be in the building. Phil the barber will be in the building. Brian the barber will be in the building. Kino the barber will be in the building. Gavo Julio will be in the building. Mad Barber 12, Nate the Barber 860, Barber Molina, Sack the Artist. We are all going to be at the CT Barber Expo. So make sure to stop by the booth. You can sit down with us. We can interview you in the spot. You can say hello. You can purchase an apparel. You can purchase our products. Just make sure. And we're giving a giveaway. So we're going to have a raffle. The ticket is only $2. Ladies, $2 for you to win Hair Chopperz gift basket. Also, we're going to have an in-booth barber battle. Phil the Barber versus CT_Adrian Vega. I am not judging this. Macho, man, you brave for this one. Gabby is another judge. So Matt_Barber 12 is going to be another judge. So shout outs to him, man. Y'all are going to be judging a real serious fade competition. So let's see who has the best fade. I'm actually the model for that. So I'm going to have a great threesome there.
Wow.
So I'm going to feel special that day. Then Phil the Barber is actually competing in the fastest fade, so you have to be able to check him on stage. I'm competing in the freestyle design category. And my guy, Kino Barber, is going to be the model. Also, tomorrow, Tuesday at 4 o'clock, make sure to tune in for the Cut app.
Yeah, we're going to be live
at 4 p.m.
4 p.m. until, I don't know.
I'm the model for that.
He's going to be the model. We're going to be talking about how to use the Cut app, how to get it, how to advertise yourself.
These are nice. Yes.
How to cut hair, because I'm going to be cutting hair. And all my tools that I use and why I use them.
Where can they tune into? See this?
You could either go into my account and go straight to
from Instagram or
yes.
Okay,
or you can go to the Cut app account and I'm gonna be there live.
So ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow Tuesday at 4 p.m. make sure to tune in on Instagram at Kino the Barber, and you can see him live there on the IG, or tune into the Instagram account for the Cut app on Instagram, and you can see us at 4 p.m. So there'll be a Q&A available for you as well. So check that out, and you'll be able to learn how to use the Cut app and learn how to do haircut tutorial with him as well. And you have a Q&A to ask Kino anything you want. So make sure to tune in tomorrow Tuesday at 4 p.m. live on IG at the on Instagram account Kino the Barber and the Cut app. That's pretty dope, man. Also, shout outs to Barber Fest, man. Barbers. That's Marvy Marv, man. August 11th.
I can decirlo así.
Yeah, you got it. That's the way he says it. That's
awesome.
Marv. Yeah, you follow Marvy Marv everywhere he goes, or he does a little Barbers. That's
awesome.
So shout out. Shout outs to him, man. August 11th. The biggest free admission.
Where is that?
Barber Expo, Saratoga City, New York.
Nice.
We're gonna be live there. Booth 304. Make sure to stop by Hair Chopperz Radio. We're gonna be having our live podcast from there as well. There's gonna be a lot of heavy hitters there too. Tyreek Jackson will be in the building that day too as well. If you want your VIP tickets, it's only $50, and you could go to barbersfest.com and purchase or go to It's Marvy Marv Instagram account, click on the link and purchase your ticket today for the VIP. Other than that, it's just free admission. All you got to do is just register on the website and hold your slot. Man, I can't say no more. Free admission, like
I know, right?
That's
You don't gotta pay for nothing. Just show up,
$3.99.
register, hold your slide, show up,
You
and
guys gotta go there.
do it and learn, man. This is the moment to take advantage of this,
Yes.
man, and learn a whole lot from the other peers that are up there, man, and how to get there. And Tariq Jackson, man, is gonna be in the building that day. So if you can't make it to the CT Barber Expo on Monday and make it to Tariq Jackson's seminar, I advise you that you go to barberfest.com August 11th. Hold your slot, register your name, email, get your free ticket for the Barber Fest August 11th, and listen to Tariq Jackson this day. And you can also come on by our booth at Hair Chopperz, booth 304, Hair Chopperz Radio, and check us out there, and we'll put you on the spot, interview you, show you love. You know, you can purchase your apparel with us, products that we have available, and just network with us, man. That's what we're doing everything for. We would like to get to know everybody, man. I'm definitely not like these famous barbers. Yeah, shout outs to that, man. So again, shout outs to keynotebarber.com. If you want all your supply needs, go to keynotebarber.com. If you need the limited barber hat editions that I have on right now with the barber pole in the side, check out Gavo_Julio on Instagram, DM him, and you can purchase yours today, or you can wait till May 19th to the CT Barber Expo and come on by booth 1110. Shout outs to the shop, It'll Fill the Barber, 287 Main Street in Newington. So from Franklin, we're moving to Newington. Same squad, 2 additional barbers, which is Sack the Barber Artist, Barber Molina, and the other guy is Nate. His name is Nate as well, so we're going to have 2 Nate in the building.
Nate Squared.
Nate Squared. So shout outs to that, man. So we're coming to Newington, watch out, man. We're bringing a heavy hitter team. Again, thank you, Diana, for coming on through, sharing your podcast with us. Yes, anytime.
Thank you for having me.
Stay tuned. Follow all her platforms. Again, you can find her on Instagram. Those of Diana. Again,
Those of Diana. And I just want to say, I could be very explicit. I am very raw. You either like me or you don't. And I want to shout out Gabi, my barber. What's up, hon?
Right.
I know you watching, punk ass.
Follow Gabby at Matt_Barber12. That's his Instagram. So shout outs to Gab, man. He's part of the team. He's gonna be with us at the shop over there in Newington, man. So shout outs to that. Follow her podcast, man. Follow her platforms. You're gonna love it. Again, she talks about love, life, sex, interesting people, and a whole lot of humor.
Yeah.
Says though, please follow, subscribe to all her platforms, man. Thank you everybody for tuning in to another episode of Hair Chopperz Radio, and we see you next Monday.
Bye.
Get out of it.